Hello everyone. In this video, let us discuss the solution of GATE 2017 Engineering Mathematics questions related to eigenvalue and eigenvector concepts. All the necessary ideas for solving these problems have been given in the eigenvalue and eigenvector concept video. I give the concept video link in the description box. Keep watch if you need to. Now let's move on to the problem. The first question is from AG department. It has 1 mark. The question is characteristic equation of the matrix. 1 2 by 2 matrix is given with eigenvalue lambda. Eigenvalue is variable name is lambda. Okay. So you have to find the characteristic equation of the matrix 2 by 2 matrix. Here I write one shortcut way to find the characteristic equation. Because the characteristic equation definition is determinant of a minus lambda equal to 0 is called the characteristic equation. So first determinant of a minus lambda I, that way is taking lot of time. So I write here one shortcut for characteristic equation of 2 by 2 matrix lambda square C1 lambda minus C1 lambda plus C2 equal to 0, where C1 equal to sum of principal diagonal elements. What is that? What are these? Are principal diagonal elements 2 and 1, 2 plus 1, 3, and C2 equal to determinant of that matrix. Determinant value. How to find the determinant value? Multiplying these two numbers 2 and 1, 2, minus multiplying these two numbers. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So the characteristic equation of the given matrix is lambda square minus C1 lambda, so minus 3 lambda plus C2. C2 value is 0. So lambda square minus 3 lambda equal to 0 is the characteristic equation. What is that option? Option C is the correct answer. Answer is option C. Now let's move on to the second problem. This question is from CE department. It has 2 marks. Consider the matrix 5 minus 1 4 1. Which one of the following statement is true for the eigenvalues and eigenvector of this matrix? The 4 options are analyze the eigenvalue and eigenvectors. So you have to find the eigenvalues of this matrix. First find the eigenvalue. So first I find the characteristic equation. What is characteristic equation? Lambda square minus C1 lambda plus C2 equal to 0, where C1 equal to sum of principal diagonal elements. Here 5 plus 1 6. C2 equal to determinant of A. Here 1 into 5 5 minus of minus 4, that is plus 4 equal to 9. So the characteristic equation of the given problem is, given matrix is lambda square minus 6 lambda plus 9 equal to 0. Solving this quadratic equation, we can get the eigenvalues, that is lambda equal to 3 comma 3. Lambda equal to 3 comma 3. Here eigenvalue 3 appears 2 times. Eigenvalue 3 appears 2 times. So the eigenvalue 3 has a multiplicity of 2. Eigenvalues 3 has a multiplicity of 2. Next, I am going to find eigenvector. When lambda equal to 3, the eigenvector definition says A minus lambda I into x equal to 0. What is the value of A minus lambda I? A is here. Lambda is 3. A minus 3i, that means 5 minus 3. Diagonal elements only changed. 5 minus 3, 2. That element is same, 4. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. This is 2 minus 1, 4 minus 2. This is the A minus lambda I matrix. Into x is x1, x2 equal to 0. So I have to find the multiplication. 2x1 minus x2 equal to 0. 4x1 minus 2x2 equal to 0. These two equations are equal. So I write only one equation. In this case, we have to find 2x1 equal to x2. So x1 by x2 equal to 1 by 2. So the eigenvector is 1, 2. The eigenvector is 1, 2. Here only one independent vector exists. Only one independent vector exists. So answer option A, eigenvalue 3 has a multiplicity of 2 and only one independent eigenvector exists. These three options are wrong. So option A is the correct answer. Now let's move on to the third problem. Consider the following simultaneous equations with C1, C2 being constant, two equations given. The characteristic equation for these simultaneous equation is what? It's from CE department. It has 1 mark. How to write that equation? Equation becomes matrix 3, 2, 4, 1. So you have to find the characteristic equation for this matrix. This is the 2 by 2 matrix. So lambda square minus C1 lambda plus C2 equal to 0. C1 equal to sum of principal diagonal elements 4. C2 equal to determinant of A 3 minus 8 equal to minus 5. So the characteristic equation is lambda square minus C1 lambda, that is 4 lambda minus 4 lambda plus C2. Here C2 is minus 5. So this is the characteristic equation for the simultaneous equation. Lambda square minus 4 lambda minus 5 equal to 0. Option A. Answer is option A. A is the correct answer. Next, move on to the fourth problem. Let A be a n by n real valued square symmetric matrix of rank 2 with sigma I equal to 1 to n, sigma j equal to 1 to n, aij square equal to 0. Consider the following statements. One eigenvalues must be in minus 5, 5. The eigenvalue with the largest magnitude must be strictly greater than 5. Which of the above statements eigenvalue of A is or necessarily correct? It's from CS department. It has 2 mark. Here given A be a n by n real valued square matrix. That means A equal to square symmetric matrix. That means A equal to A transpose. And all the entries are real because real valued square symmetric matrix. And rows and columns are equal. Number of row equal to number of column. A equal to A transpose means Aij equal to Aji. And it has rank 2. So every minor of order 2 is not equal to 0. That means rank 2. By definition of rank says this one. Every minor of order 2 is not equal to 0. Now, so I took one 2 by 2 matrix. Suppose I took one 2 by 2 minor. This element and this element is same because Aij equal to Ji. These two are different elements. 1, 3, anyone. And one more condition is given, that is sigma I equal to 1 to n, sigma j is equal to 1 to n, aij square equal to 50. So here two elements means separately 5 square plus 5 square equal to 50. By using these two conditions, real valued square matrix and symmetric matrix of rank 2 and that condition sigma equal to 1 to n, sigma j is equal to 1 to n, aij square equal to 50. You have to say all the elements in matrix A within the interval minus 5, 5. All the elements in matrix A within the interval minus 5, 5. And one property says sum of the eigenvalues of A equal to sum of the principal diagonal elements. So clearly I say one eigenvalue must be in the interval minus 5, 5. So option 1 is correct. The eigenvalue with the largest magnitude must be strictly greater than 5 is wrong because 5 square plus 5 square only 25. So this is wrong. First statement only true. Option B is the correct answer. Answer is option B. Now let's move on to the fifth problem. If the characteristic polynomial of a 3 by 3 matrix M over R is this one, lambda cube minus 4 lambda square plus A lambda plus 30, and one eigenvalue of M is given, that is 2, then the largest among the absolute values of the eigenvalues of M is dash. It's from CS department. It has 2 mark. Here the characteristic equation of the matrix is given. Because characteristic polynomial is given equal to 0. You write equal to 0. That means characteristic equation. Lambda cube minus 4 lambda square A lambda plus 30 equal to 0. In characteristic equation has one constant, unknown constant, that is A. unknown variable, that is A. Next, you have to find the value of A. Next, we have to find the value of A. By the definition of eigenvalue says, the roots of the characteristic equations are called the eigenvalues of A. It is the definition. The roots of the characteristic equation of A are the eigenvalues of the matrix A. That means the eigenvalue satisfies the characteristic equation. The eigenvalue satisfies the characteristic equation because the roots of the characteristic equations are eigenvalues. Eigenvalues are the roots of the characteristic equation. So every eigenvalue satisfies the characteristic equation. In this problem, one eigenvalue is given, that is 2. So 2 satisfies this equation. This equation is characteristic equation. 2 satisfies this characteristic equation. So you put lambda equal to 2. 2 cube is 8 minus 2 square, 4 4 are 16 plus 2 lambda, A lambda, this is A lambda plus 30 equal to 0. 2 cube is 8, 8 minus 16 plus 30. Finally, I got 22 plus A lambda equal to 0. A lambda equal to minus 22. Oh, sorry, lambda value is also 2. So, put in that place 2. In that place, we get 2A equal to 22. So, A equal to minus 11. Finally, I got A equal to minus 11. Then the characteristic equation is lambda cube minus 4 lambda square minus 11 lambda plus 30 equal to 0. The given by using the given eigenvalue 2, I find the characteristic equation. Because the eigenvalue satisfying the characteristic equation. Now, solve this characteristic equation, we can get all the eigenvalues of the matrix 3 by 3 matrix M. Okay, solve this this characteristic equation, we can get all the eigenvalues of matrix M. So 2 is also an eigenvalue, so we can write lambda minus 2 into remaining quadratic equation is lambda square minus 2 lambda minus 15 equal to 0. Solving these two, this is lambda equal to, solving these two, we get minus 3 and 5. Minus 3 and 5. So, the question is the largest among the absolute values of the eigenvalues of M is 5. The largest one is 5. So, answer is 5. The final answer is 5. Next, let's move on to the sixth problem. The sixth problem is consider the 5 by 5 matrix. 5 by 5 matrix. One 5 by 5 matrix is given. It is given that A has only one real eigenvalue. Then the real eigenvalue of A is dash 1. It's from EC department. It has 1 mark. In this problem is 5 by 5 matrix. So here I use one property. That property says the sum of the entries of every row of a matrix A is the same number K. Then K is an eigenvalue of A. And the vector whose entries are equal to 1 is an eigenvector of A corresponding to the eigenvalue K. The property says sum of the entries of every row of a matrix are the same number K. Adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 15. Second row, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 15. Again, this is also 15, 15, 15. In this matrix, I got the sum of all the entries of every row of a matrix is the same number 15. So immediately I can say 15 is one of the eigenvalue of that matrix A. 15 is an eigenvalue of that matrix A. But given A has only one real eigenvalue. That real eigenvalue is 15. So the answer is 15. Answer option C is the correct answer. By using that property, you can say immediately answer. Because the sum of all the entries are equal, sum of all the entries of every row of a matrix is equal, that is 15. That 15 is an eigenvalue of the matrix A. The problem also has one condition. A has only one real eigenvalue. That real eigenvalue is 15. So option C is the correct answer. Now let's move on to the seventh problem. The matrix A equal to 1 3 by 3 matrix is given. 3 by 2 0 1 by 2 0 minus 1 0 1 by 2 0 3 by 2 has three distinct eigenvalues and one of its eigenvector is this one. One of its eigenvector is this one. Which one of the following can be another eigenvector of A? This question is from EE department. It has 1 mark. Here I use one relation. That relation says a relation between eigenvalue and eigenvector. That relation says the eigenvectors corresponding to distinct eigenvalues of a real symmetric matrix are orthogonal. The eigenvectors, note this one, corresponding to distinct eigenvalues of a real symmetric matrix are orthogonal. Here I use that relation. So I have to check these matrix has distinct eigenvalues. Yes, given the problem says it has three distinct eigenvalues and of a real symmetric matrix. So you have to check the matrix is real symmetric matrix or not. What is mean by symmetric matrix? Real symmetric matrix, A equal to A transpose, then A is said to be symmetric matrix and all the entries are real, then it is said to be real symmetric matrix. Here I have to find A transpose. What is A transpose? Interchanging column and row. This column becomes row 3 by 2 0 1 by 2. This column becomes second row 0 minus 1 0. Third column becomes third row 1 by 2 0 3 by 2. These two matrices are equal. A equal to A transpose 3 by 2 0 1 by 2 0 1 minus. Okay. So the given matrix is a real symmetric matrix and it has three distinct eigenvalues. So I can use this relation. That relation says the eigenvectors are orthogonal. The eigenvectors corresponding to distinct eigenvalues of a real symmetric matrix are orthogonal. So the corresponding eigenvectors are orthogonal. Next, I explain what is orthogonal. Orthogonal definition. Suppose x and y are orthogonal, then x into y transpose equal to 0. X and y are orthogonal, then x into y transpose equal to 0. So you have to check which eigenvector in the option, which eigenvector that belongs to option is orthogonal to given eigenvector, because the eigenvectors corresponding to distinct eigenvalues of a symmetric matrix are orthogonal. So you have to check which eigenvector in the option is orthogonal to given eigenvector 101. Check option A, first one 101, this and this given vector and option A vector. So I write this transpose 0 0 minus 1, multiply we get 0 0 minus 1 not equal to 0. So this is wrong. Next this one 101 minus 1 0 0, this is equal to minus 1 not equal to 0. So B is wrong because these two are not orthogonal. Next one 101 given vector, C vector transpose is 0 1 0 minus 1, multiply 1 plus 0 minus 1, this is equal to 0. So C is the correct answer. This is also not equal to 0. So this is wrong. So orthogonal vector 101 and 10 minus 1, eigenvector 101 and 10 minus 1 are orthogonal. So this is the correct answer by using that relation. Answer is option C. Next, move on to the 8th problem. The eigenvalues of the matrix A equal A are. The eigenvalues of the matrix A are. Here I use first one property. It's very simple. Sum of the principal diagonal elements equal to sum of the eigenvalues of the matrix. Principal elements are also called trace. Okay. So sum of eigenvalues equal to sum of principal diagonal elements. Here 1 plus 5 plus 5. This is 11. Now check the option. You have to check the option. Option A, adding we get 10. So option A is not satisfying this property. Sum of eigenvalue equal to 11. But here sum of eigenvalue equal to 10. In this case, B also doesn't satisfy this condition. So B also wrong. Adding, we can get minus 10, minus 9. So this is also wrong. Option C and D gives the addition value is 11. This is also 11. So maybe C or D is correct. Next, I use another one property, that is the product of the eigenvalues of the matrix is equal to determinant of A. Product of eigenvalue equal to determinant of A. What is that value of determinant? 1 into 25 plus 36. Another values are 0 because two values here 0. So another values are automatically 0. 61. Now check the option C and D. Multiplying all the elements in option C, we can get the value 61. So C is correct. But multiplying all the values in option D, we can get 5 5s are 25, 25 into 1, 25 only. So it is wrong because the product of eigenvalue equal to 61. This option C only satisfies these two conditions. Sum of the eigenvalue equal to can got 11 and the product of the eigenvalue equal to we can got 61. So option C is the correct answer. Answer is option C. Next, let's move on to the. This question is from IN department. It has 1 mark. Okay. Next, 9th question. We have to find the product of the eigenvalues of the matrix P is what? The matrix P is given 3 by 3 matrix. It's from ME department, mechanical department. It has 1 mark. Here I use one property. It is very simple. The product of the eigenvalue equal to determinant of A. So product of eigenvalue equal to determinant of A. What is the determinant of A? 2 into 3 minus 6 plus 0 minus 0. So all the value is 0 plus 1 into 4 2s are 8 minus 0. So 2 into 3 minus 6 minus 3 minus 6, 8 plus 8. So the final answer is 2. Option B is the correct answer. Option B. Next, let's move on to the 10th problem. The determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix is 50. If one eigenvalue of the matrix is 10, the other eigenvalue is dash. It's from ME department. It has 1 mark. Here, the determinant of the matrix is 50 given. So, determinant of A equal to 50. And one of the eigenvalue of the matrix is 10. Lambda 1 equal to 10 is given. The other eigenvalue lambda 2 equal to what? You have to find the other eigenvalue. Here I use another one property, that is the product of the eigenvalues of a matrix A is equal to determinant of A. So lambda 1 into lambda 2 equal to determinant of A is given 50. Lambda 1 10, 10 lambda 2 equal to 50. So lambda 2 equal to 50 by 10, 5. So the answer is, final answer is 5. Next, let's move on to the 11th problem. The eigenvalues for the matrix are. It's from PE department. It has 2 mark. Here, one option D is none of the above. So you can't check option one by one. So you have to find the eigenvalue directly. The matrix is 2 by 2 matrix. So the characteristic equation is lambda square minus C1 lambda plus C2 equal to 0, where C1 equal to sum of principal diagonal elements 1 plus 2 3. C2 equal to determinant of A 2 minus 12, that is minus 10. So finally I got the characteristic equation is minus lambda square minus 3 lambda minus 10 equal to 0. Solve this quadratic equation, we can get the lambda values minus 2 and 5. So answer is option C is the correct answer. Now 12th question. Consider the matrix A equal to 50, 70, 70, 80, whose eigenvectors corresponding to eigenvalues lambda 1 and lambda 2 are eigenvector is given respectively, then the value of x transpose x2 is dash. You have to find the value of x1 transpose x2. It's from ME department. It has 2 mark. Here the given matrix A is a symmetric matrix because here A equal to A transpose. How to find A transpose? Interchanging row and column 50, 70, 70, 80. So A and A transpose are same and its entries are real. So the given matrix is a real symmetric matrix. Here I explain one property of eigenvector, that is the eigenvector corresponding to distinct eigenvalues of a real symmetric matrix are orthogonal. The given matrix is a real symmetric matrix and it has different distinct eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2. So by using that property, the eigenvectors are orthogonal. What is the definition of orthogonal matrix? Two matrices are said to be orthogonal, then x transpose x or x into x transpose equal to 0. This is the definition of orthogonal. Finally, I got x1 transpose because x1 and x2 are orthogonal. So x1 transpose into x2 equal to 0 by using that property. In that property says the eigenvector corresponding to distinct eigenvalues of a real symmetric matrix are orthogonal. So the given matrix is a real symmetric matrix and it has two different eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2. So the eigenvectors are orthogonal. Orthogonal definition says x transpose x equal to 0. Here x1 and x2 are vectors. So x1 transpose x2 equal to 0. The final answer is 0. Thank you. If you have any doubts in this topic, then you can ask in the comment section. Let me try to clarify your doubts. Thank you. See you in the next video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel to encourage me. Thank you.